Hi there. So, wouldn't it be great if you could do the work that you love, that really inspires you, it's hugely rewarding, but knowing that you didn't have to worry about money? So, one major reason for me to join the SFM and to build my online business, Brave Freedom, was to give me more time and money and freedom to allow me to work on projects and with charities that I was really passionate about. Now, of course, many of these don't pay that well, if at all. So it takes a major decision in your life to opt for a career where you won't earn huge amounts of money, even though you find it hugely rewarding to help others or to serve in your community. Now, I've been very lucky. I spent some time in sub-Saharan Africa, in Kenya, working in a rural health facility, working for a charity there, where I spent 6 months working with the amazing people on the ground who were just giving their all to help the people in those communities with their health and getting better from whatever illness there are. Now, this is a really tough part of the world. There is a lot of malaria, a lot of HIV and TB that has ravaged many of these communities. But it was so inspiring to work with these community health workers who were giving everything to help the children, the women, the men in those communities lead the life that they could. And these are many times life-threatening situations that people are trying to struggle through. It was really, if I'm honest, a life-changing experience, because we would have the highest highs of our lives and the lowest lows on a single day. Sometimes having a real breakthrough with someone where you taught them how to make an income for themselves by starting a small business, and just seeing that they had got it in that moment and would be able to have a sustainable way of making a living for their family. And at the other times, seeing patients who you knew extremely well passing away right next to you due to the lack of health facilities and the lack of support from doctors in that part of the world. So rewarding, hugely heartbreaking, but what an experience to have. And I know I've been very lucky to have that. I know many other people really work in careers where they don't get paid very much money. You might work in a school or in a local hospital. You might work with a charity, with children, with disabled people, with your church, your community group. And all of these things can be hugely rewarding. Spending time helping others grow, helping others overcome difficulties that they faced in their lives, is such an important thing for us in our society, for people to give generously of their time and energy and experience to those who are less well off. So how is it possible to do the work that you love, even if it doesn't pay that much? Well, I suppose the ultimate thing is to find your passion and what you would like to do with your time and build a business out of it, because that could give you your income as well as your rewards. And there are many people who manage to do this. And it's a hugely impressive thing if people are able to achieve it. However, what I would say is one thing that I've noticed about starting a career based on your passions and your hobbies or your enjoyments is that often you don't actually end up working on what you're passionate about. For instance, if you love cars, you might like the speed that they go at. You might like driving them. You might like working on them in your garage and fixing them all up. But actually, if you start a business around cars, for instance, you could have a business where you're selling cars. You could have a business where you're fixing other people's cars or cleaning other people's cars. Actually, most of the time, you're not going to spend doing what you truly love. You're going to spend your time doing paperwork, interacting with other salespeople, and talking to customers about their cars and trying to understand their finances, how you can sell to them, actually working with your staff and your business who you employ and having to deal with all the challenges around employing people in your business. And so actually the percentage of time that you actually get to spend driving nice cars or actually being with people that you really enjoy is actually quite limited. And of course, with charities, many times they don't have the money to pay you. There is just no money in the system, and the people you're providing for don't have the ability to pay. So it's just not possible for charities to pay a reasonable an income to people that can support them in many cases. And that may be fine. It may be what you're really keen to do. You really want to commit to working in a charity, and you're happy to take a lower pay so that you are able to provide that benefit for other people and get the rewards out of it. But you're also able to have a lower standard of living yourself so that you can achieve that. So of course, it's just not possible in some situations. But another way would be to start an online business, which is what I've done. I'm so passionate about giving back with my time, my energy. It's just so rewarding for me. And just to feel that you've impacted any one person's life is such a rewarding thing. And with an online business, I'm able to help, mentor, coach people to grow their own online businesses, which is equally rewarding. And the scale of the internet is huge, and the opportunity is there for everyone to take. And with an online business that provides a passive income, you can actually have that income coming in the background where you're not actually working, maybe with an hour or two a day, keeping the business ticking over, which does then allow you to work on projects where you're not getting paid, or you're getting paid far less. It might be music projects that you're hugely passionate about. It might be your own band. It might be doing some art or some exercise or sport that you find hugely rewarding. It might be giving more money back to your family because you need more than your own salary to be able to do that. The opportunities with an online business to generate that passive income are just huge. And it's not something you can get in a normal job where your time is limited by the number of hours that you're able to work, or the work product that you're able to produce in that time. So that's why I started Brave Freedom, to start an online business. I knew that I wanted to have more time to be with my family, to be with my children, to do the things that I'm really passionate about, but that don't pay any money. And by having that passive income, it gives me the chance to do all of those things. So what is it that you want to do? And what is it that you would really work on if you loved it and you were rewarded by it, but maybe doesn't pay so much money? And if you'd like to find out more about starting an online business like I did with the SFM, click on the link below and you can find out more. Good to talk to you. See you later. Bye-bye.